I have not made videos recently. I've just been too busy with too many other things. And so I'm kind of late getting all these guys out there to be viewed. And I may go back retrospectively and do some others later when they were younger. But for now, we'll show you our babies. This little normal is a hen and she's spoken for. But we have 10 youngsters. It'll be ready in a couple of weeks. This is a little normal wild-colored hen, Bourke parakeet, or Bourke. They say Bourke parakeet or Bourke's parakeet in Australia. Hard for me to start saying Bourke's because I'm so used to saying Bourke. But either one works. Bourke or Bourke. Yeah. Good little girl. Everybody else over here is wanting their turn. Yeah. They have a lot of food on the floor. And once I feed them, I'm going to clean up their cage. Yeah. I'm going to give them a new floor. But I started to do it before the videoing, and they were all over me wanting to be fed. So I thought, well, I better feed them first. And then maybe they'll leave me alone long enough that I can go ahead and get in there and clean things up. You done? Okay. Here we go. Sometimes I let them all out, but right now I have the dog in the house. And as I've said before in probably other videos, he is I don't know that I trust him with the birds yet. I do as long as they're in the cage, but if they were out flying around, I don't know. They might be too much of a temptation. So I'm holding them to be sure that they're safe from the dog. But they're very, very tame, all of them. They like to sit on my shoulder, and some of them have flown to me. Yeah, and they would fly to their owners. This is little Rosie. Most of these are males. In fact, out of the 10 birds, only 3 were hens. And those 3 hens are spoken for. But we have some beautiful male Rosies available. And I have 1 cream. And if you're one of the people who asked for a cream, write to me again, because I've forgotten who it was who wanted this cream. He's a blue-edged cream. I'll get him out next. Yes, oh. Hurry up so I can feed somebody else. Once they start dripping food, that kind of means they're probably full. Yeah, you're not taking it all in. Okay. I think we got it. Yeah. Okay, there's our cream. All right. Oh, sweetness. I know you all want to come out. So here's our little blue-edged cream. Yeah, and this is a male. They've all been DNA tested. All of them are banded. Yeah, they all have a 2023 band, and I provide the hatch dates. And I guess we better catch that phone. Okay, we are back. That was another spam call. Far too many of them. My sister grabbed it for me while I was feeding this little guy. Yeah, you are hungry. He is one of our younger ones, so he's still being hand-fed. Something to know about Bourke's parakeets. They take longer to wean. Even though they're fledged out of the nest, they still have to be fed for another week or 2. They're unlike other parakeets. Budgies, for instance, are mature much younger than a Bourke. So if you ever decide to hand feed, keep in mind you're going to have to feed them in a couple of weeks after they come out of the nest box. So, Yeah, let's see if we can't wash that off a little bit better. Yes. Get some of that hand feeding food off. So he's very pretty, the pink down here. He's got blue up here. It's blue edging. He's just gorgeous. Aren't you, with your red eyes, because he's fallow. Yeah. Fallow means lighter with red eyes. It's different than the Eno, which this one up here on the perch is a yellow Lutino, and she is spoken for. But we should have others. We're going to have more clutches of babies, and we should have more of just about everything. Yeah. Right now we have several wonderful rosy males for sale. Yeah. Here's one of them. And these fly. If I let him, he'd be happy to come up and sit on my shoulder or fly around the room. But I'm kind of being cautious. Yeah, you're a pretty baby. Very pretty baby. Yeah. A lot of these are out of my favorite pairs, Stormy and Peaches. And you can see other videos of them with babies from previous years. Yeah. Okay. So I think once these are all offered food, I know that says you're done, huh? Because I'm done, Mom. You want to come out? Come on. Yeah. Just don't fly away because of the dog. I don't want to lose you. No, that's the dog. He hears something outside. Sasha? No bark. No bark. Sash, that's enough. You can see these guys are pretty well socialized. The dog doesn't bother them a bit. They're very used to him. They're used to all the kitchen noises, you know, and used to people coming and going. Yeah, they have no reason to be afraid of much of anything. Which means be careful with them, because they won't probably fly away from other pets and things. And they are vulnerable. They're very sweet-natured. Yeah, aren't you sweet babies? Want to say hello? Say, I'm a pretty bird. It's a little male Rosie. And the males sing beautifully. They have a natural, beautiful song. So for now, is everybody happy? Oh, I will show you this one. This one's not spoken for yet. And this is the male opaline fallow with a white face and red eyes. Instead of black, they have gray-edged wings. I'm going to bring him out, but I don't want him to fly because of the dog. Yeah, say hello. I'm being very careful not to let him fly away because I don't want the dog to grab him. But he's pretty. Yeah. You want to try some? This is one of our older ones. So he really doesn't need to be hand-fed. And I don't need to be hand-fed because I'm older and I'm done. I've been eating on my own. You good baby? Are you a good guy? Yes, you are. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. This is my favorite right now. You're my favorite right now. Yes, you are. You're so sweet. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bird. Going to be even prettier as he matures. His color's going to darken, which happens with the males. The rosy males darken as they mature. Yeah. Oh, you guys. You're not still hungry, are you? You're still hungry? All right, here you go. All right. There's our little Latino. She's one of the older ones too. There's one rosy hen in here who's spoken for is going to go with this little normal hen. So he's getting 2 hens for her 2 males. And the Lutino is going to go out, and then that person's going to wait for probably another normal hen out of our next clutches. She lives about 3 hours from us. But the other 2 little hens are going to go to Boise, Idaho. And I'm not shipping them, she's coming to get them. So I have wonderful birds all over the West Coast. From California, Oregon, and Washington, and Idaho, and Utah. Arizona. Yeah. There you go. Oh, in Colorado. I'm in Colorado, just to forget all of, and Montana. Several have gone to Montana. Yeah. So, if you're buying birds from somebody else, you never know, they might be some from our flock. Descendants from our flock. Highly likely. Because I've been raising these for several decades now. Because they're my favorites. Bourke's parakeets. Raised many, but these are my favorites. They're quiet and lovely. Okay, we have my sister who's visiting to thank for doing this video. I'm very grateful. Usually you see me fumbling around with the camera and the birds at the same time. And I have a photographer this time. So thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome.
Okay, little ones. Everybody's going to have some. I think they're all well fed at the moment, but they like the attention. They like the attention, don't you?
It's funny how they're all lined up.
Oh, yeah. And they've learned to wait their turn. That's what's funny. When they were first new, they'd jump all over each other to get to the front of the line, you know. They don't do that anymore. They know I'm going to work my way down. And that's okay with them. Yeah, everybody gets some. Huh.